Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. You're welcome back to our Fun with the Planets playlist, in which we will have our discussion regarding the funny side with the planets or with the astrological alignments. In this playlist, we already have had our discussion, like in one of the video where we talked about that there is one rising sign which could be seen as a victim of circumstances because of the alignment those ascendant natives get. We also have had our discussion that what could be seen as the most fortunate ascendant on daily basis. Same way guys, following the same bandwagon, in this video we will have our discussion that there is one specific alignment of the planet Saturn over where honesty and integrity is not a option. This is something which remains a mandatory thing which you have to follow if you need to have a consistent flow of the finances. Now what makes me say that? See, the very first thing which is attached with the planet Saturn is that it takes our tests and trials. It is the planet of discipline, of judgment. Like whenever we talk about behavioral remedies connected with the planet Saturn, we always say that stay respectful to the lower sect, stay respectful to the elderly people, and be as humble and abide by the humility. So it will help you. Saturn will help you. But at the same time, we are living in a day and age where sometimes we have to exaggerate. Sometimes in order to keep people around us happy, we have to lie a little bit. So we keep on cutting corners here and there. But guys, the placement of Saturn in this specific alignment somehow makes it like a mandatory thing where it's not even an option. You have to be honest. You have to follow the humility and integrity if you want to have consistent flow of income. Because the beauty of this alignment or this placement is that through this placement, Saturn somehow controls and specifically look at its grip is specific to the houses in your natal chart which have any say over your finances. Now definitely guys, for all of those people who are new to astrology, you want to know that okay, if I want to be rich, if I want to be wealthy, if I want to have money or wealth in my life, which all houses in my natal chart or astrological chart can give me that? So that's very simple. Second house is the house of money. 11th house somehow is the house of money. 7th house is the actual house of your commercial operations. Lot many people like Lal Kitab and all, they also see the 7th house as the daily income. Like, you know, if you have a grocery store or something, so that's how they attach the 7th house. So in a way, we got to know that, okay, in our natal chart, 2nd house, 11th house, 7th house becomes important. And for all those people who have this capacity and tendency to speculate, so 5th house also becomes important. So now guys comes the revelation. So Saturn's placement specifically, if it is there in the 5th house of your astrological chart. Now the beauty or the specificity of this alignment of the planet Saturn is that from over here, Saturn gives its third aspect to your 7th house. It gives its straight aspect to your 11th house, and it gives its 10th aspect to your 2nd house. So that means people who have Saturn placed in their 5th house, honesty and integrity is not like a thing which they can flaunt or like a clothes which they can wear in certain seasons. This is something which you have to abide by in your daily dealings. Along with that guys, we all know this thing that 5th house which also tells about your thought process. So lot many times, like if you have any corruption, crookedness in your thought process, any ill will against doing harm to someone or usurping someone's property or someone's thing which do not rightfully belongs to you, then this is one such kind of placement which can actually cause lot of the troubles for you. So guys, definitely if you place Saturn in the 7th house, its one aspect will influence your 9th house, 11th house, one aspect will influence like your 1st house. So all those placements might have area of interest or Saturn's grip in certain or different areas of your life which directly or indirectly is not connected with finances. But this is one such placement over where if you are very ethical, very moralistic, and you follow honesty and integrity, you might not be wealthy today, you might not be wealthy tomorrow or next year, but one day will come when Saturn will assure that you will have riches you will have wealth, and it is going to be something which will stick with you, which will last, and you will be also able to pass it down to the next future generation of yours as well. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyawad.